If you've been thinking about selling your home or even just watching what's been happening in the market, you might have noticed a headline that stopped you in your tracks. Zillow turns bear on housing, predicts prices to fall. Yep, Zillow, the same company that's been telling us for 2 years that prices would keep climbing, has finally changed its tune. According to Zillow's newest forecast, U.S. home prices are expected to fall 1.7% between March 2025 and March 2026. That's right, down, not up. So today we're going to unpack exactly what that means for Arizona. Because what happens nationally is one thing, but Phoenix, Scottsdale, Gilbert, Chandler all play by their own rules. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Zillow shifted its tone, how it ties into the inventory we're seeing here in the Valley, and what sellers can do right now to protect their equity and even capitalize on this moment. Zillow released its most recent forecast in early October 2025, and for the first time since the pandemic boom years, they expect home values to decline nationwide. Their model projects U.S. home values will drop 1.7% between March 2025 and March 2026, with existing home sales around 4.09 million, up just 0.6% from 2024, basically flat. That's a sharp pivot from their earlier 2025 predictions of modest growth. So what changed? Zillow's economists are pointing to a combination of factors. Number one, mortgage rates holding at around 6.9 to 7.1%. Number two, affordability at 20-year lows. Number three, inventory finally rising. They're basically saying the market has hit its stall speed. Across the US, new listings are climbing. Zillow reported a 31.5% month-over-month jump in March of 2025, with inventory up 10.5% and 23.5% of active listings showing a price cut. In plain English, more homes are hitting the market and sellers are cutting prices to compete. Even builders are feeling the pressure. New home sales rose to 743,000 units in April 2025, up 10.9% from March. But the median price fell to about $407,200, down 2% year over year. That's a classic sign of builders trying to keep volume up by offering discounts and incentives. And nationally, Zillow's own leadership has sounded the alarm. In a recent interview reported by The Street, Zillow's CEO warned that rising inventory and economic uncertainty are concerning trends that could threaten any rebound. So yes, the headline is scary, but remember, Zillow's forecast is average, not universal. Let's talk about how Arizona fits into this. Here in Arizona, we're feeling some of those same pressures, but not to the same degree as everywhere else. Zillow's March 2025 market report shows the Phoenix metro area with a 2.5% year-over-year drop in home sales. That's a pullback, but it's hardly a collapse, especially when you consider how much values have risen since 2020. Here's what we're actually seeing on the ground. Homes under $500,000 are still moving, especially in Gilbert and Chandler. Luxury listings over 1.2 million, slower, longer days on market, buyers are being more cautious. Cash buyers, still present but negotiating harder. Inventory is rising, but we're still below pre-pandemic levels in most Phoenix submarkets. So yes, Zillow is seeing softness, but Arizona has a few unique buffers. Strong in-migration from California and Midwest states. Job growth in tech corridors like Chandler and Tempe. Retiree and snowbird demand that keeps winter months active. The market is correcting, but it's not crashing. For years, Zillow was accused of being too optimistic, partly because their audience is homeowners and buyers. So when Zillow turns bearish, that's worth paying attention to. The shift boils down to these three forces. Number one, affordability crunch. Even with prices flattening, higher rates mean monthly payments are still up 40% since 2021. Two, rising inventory. More homes on the market means buyers have leverage again. Three, sentiment shift. Sellers are finally realizing we're not in 2021 anymore. It's a psychological turning point as much as a statistical one. But remember, markets don't move on fear alone. They move on supply, demand, and perception. And Arizona's perception remains strong. People still want to live here. If you're selling this fall or winter, here's how to get ahead of the curve. Look at the most recent comps, not last spring's. If Zillow says Phoenix is down 2.5% year over year, don't list your house 10% above your neighbor and expect a bidding war. Aim to be the best value in your micro market, not the highest price. When buyers have options, Presentation wins. Homes that show well, clean, neutral, light, decluttered, still move fast in a softening market. Consider covering closing costs or offering a rate buy down. A small credit can make a big difference in buyer perception. Late fall can feel slow, but serious buyers are still out there and they're less distracted by competition. If rates drop even a quarter point, you'll see pent-up buyers flood back in. Use Zillow's data as a temperature check, not a crystal ball. Markets turn quickly in Arizona. A sudden rate drop or influx of California buyers can flip sentiment overnight. Here's the good news Zillow's headlines don't emphasize. Even with a 1.7% national dip, we'd still be up roughly 40% since 2020. Arizona remains one of the top migration destinations in the US. Builders are offering incentives again, creating affordable move-up options, and the Phoenix economy is still expanding in key sectors: semiconductors, tech, and healthcare. That's why this isn't a doom and gloom moment. It's a correction, not a collapse. Buyers and sellers who adjust fast win first. Think of it like this. The market is rebalancing after years of overheating. The sellers who listen to the data, not the headlines, will stay profitable. So here's the bottom line. Zillow just turned bearish for the first time in years, and that's a wake-up call for every homeowner in Arizona. But it's not the end of the story. It's a moment to rethink strategies. If you're thinking about selling, reach out. I'll help you read the data, price it right, and position your home to stand out in this new market. And if you're a new buyer, don't sit on the sidelines. The same forecast that's making sellers nervous might be your chance to negotiate the best deal in years. Before you click away, let me share this with you. I've been helping people buy and sell homes across the entire Phoenix metro area for more than 16 years. And as you can see from my 18 Phoenix Metro City vlog tours, I've gone in depth from Scottsdale to Chandler, Glendale to Gilbert, and everywhere in between. That means when you're ready to make a move, you're not just getting someone who knows the contracts, you're getting someone who knows the neighborhoods, the schools, the lifestyle, and the little details that make the difference between just buying a house and finding the right home. So if you've been thinking about buying, selling, or even if you just have questions about what's really happening in today's market, reach out to me. You can call, text, or email me anytime. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video on the Phoenix real estate market. I'm Charles Fratantoni with HomeSmart, and I'd love to put my 16 years of experience to work for you.